Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, I was a little down last night about a little incident or a little situation I had, which I'll go more into depth in a minute about. But I just woke up feeling very blessed. Hold on. Yeah, I woke up this morning feeling way better than I did last night. Like, I wanted to cry so bad, but I just didn't have any tears. Like, I didn't have any tears. So, I'm speaking on what happened yesterday. So, I went to this park, which is the park that I was almost kidnapped at. But I only stop when I see people there. And if I don't feel comfortable or I get a bad vibe, I'll just leave. But anyway, so I decided to stop by the park and get like a 30-minute walk in before I picked up my mom. And I seen this guy that I used to date. So the first 2 laps, he saw me and then he was speaking, saying something to his friends because he was on the field. And he was like, something about when you got something good, you don't know what to do with it, or some mess. I don't really know what he said verbatim, and I really don't know what he was referring to, but it's like he said that extra loud so I could hear. So then, around my 3rd lap, my very final lap, he decides to come up. Well, no, he was standing back with people, and he was like, "Hey, Angel, 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 Angel." So I was like looking around. I knew exactly who was calling me, but I was looking around and I looked back and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I just throwed up my hand like, "Hey." So then, hold on, y'all. Good morning. So then he kept saying something else, and I was like, I don't want to, turn around and say nothing to him for real, because the way it wasn't a relationship, but the way our situationship ended was just weird. Very weird, and he was very disrespectful. So I just I don't want to say I've been holding a grudge, but like, it's nothing really for us to speak on. So I was just like, let me keep walking, like on here. So I walked to the car, because that was my last lap. So once I got to the end, I got to the car, started putting my baby in the car. And then that's when he was like, "Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. You finally got you one," or whatever. Talking about me having a baby. I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "How many you got?" I was like, "Just this one." And then he was like, "Oh, okay." And then he saw the ring on my finger. He was like, "So you married?" I was like, "Yeah." "Yes, I'm engaged, but yeah, I'm married to you." So he was like, "Oh, okay." And then he had the nerve to say, he was like, "Man, you used to be a little mini-me. You to gain some weight, ain't it?" I'm like, "Bro, you telling me this while I'm putting my baby in the car? Like, you can obviously tell I just had a baby, not too long ago. Well, it's been a year, but still. So, like, you telling me that, it's like kind of disrespectful. Or you just never know where someone's head is. You never know what you can say, and it can affect them and make them feel some type of way. And what really made me feel some type of way is because I had literally just put on my waist trainer, because I noticed, like, dang, I've been gaining a lot of weight. So I put on my waist trainer and I took a picture, and I had gotten so big. I'm like, dang, when did I get this big? So I was like, let me go to the park and, try to at least do 3 days out the week, because I had stopped working out for like maybe 3 weeks, because I just been so busy. Like, I have so much going on with my family and stuff that I really just don't be having time. But I was like, I'm gonna make it an issue and make time as much as I can to work out. But yeah. Okay, so we in Walmart. We getting fruits, and I'm gonna get me one one of these good old salads. They got all different kinds. They have this Santa Fe style. Ooh, and my favorite is Caesar, of course. And they only like $3 now. So I'm definitely committed. So this is day 1 of me breaking my fast, and I'm doing it with watermelon.
What you doing, Goopa?